Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on WRC 8. We're back on the WRC 8 career mode. I know you've been waiting for this for quite a while, guys, but sorry, it's been F1 2020, F Factor 2, there's so much content I want to create, and WRC 8, you know, it's been the main game of the channel for quite a while, but I really want to try a few different things here and there until WRC 9 comes out. This series hasn't got a lot of episodes remaining, so I'm gonna actually deliver to you guys the final episodes of this WRC 8 career mode. Thank you a lot for the support so far, but I feel like, you know, we're playing this game for quite a long time and we need to mix up the content a little bit on the channel, with also on September WRC 9 and at the same time Dirt 5 coming out. I'm really looking forward to those two sort of off-road games, I should call them. For this one we got the Turkish Rally, which is going to be the toughest rally of this season, as you may already know. But firstly we're going to be doing a maintenance event, rest the team a little bit and get ready for the Turkish Rally. The Turkish Rally traditionally being the toughest one. I've never made it through a Turkish stage or win a Turkish stage. Like, I've never won a Turkish stage ever in my life, no matter how many times I've tried to practice there, compete there on like single stage gameplay sort of things. I never won a stage there, but we're here for the Turkish Rally. We've been doing so good, so well so far in this career. We're trying to catch up to Altana, for anyone not remembering what is going on. For the championship, pretty much we're trying to win the championship with Hyundai i20, and we've recently won around 3 rallies in a row, if I'm correct, and we're pretty much getting closer and closer to Tanak, trying to get that victory and from the remaining rallies and win the championship at the end of the day. I feel like we did that last season on WRC 7, where we won a lot of rallies at the end of the season. Let's hope we can do it also this time round and trying to win the championship here on the WRC category. So far the maintenance event has been pretty decent, nothing really bad happened, and I feel like we finished the whole thing by getting the perfect result there, 100%, and the car is probably going to be in perfect condition going into the Turkish Rally. So with that being said, there you go, plus 44 points on the maintenance, and the car is fully ready for the Turkish Rally. As you can see, I'm going to be buying a few engineers and a few guys to put into the team for the upcoming rally, and we're going to be getting that new engineer, new agent. Let's just pretty much clear out a little bit the crew, and we're ready for the Turkish Rally. As you can see, plenty of the crew members are tired, so we gotta replace them. Same old story. I hope they change the career mode a little bit on WRC 9. I'm gonna be talking about that on a future video, where based on like a video where what I want to see on WRC 9. This is gonna be coming out very, very soon. But there you have it, Turkey. Looking a little bit like Risk, but it is much harder. I gotta say this, like these stages, I don't know if a Dirt Rally 2.0 player can go through these stages. It's very tough to go through these stages, but go and try them here on WRC 8 as long as you can, and tell me how well you can do around here. Personally, I'm not the best around here, but I would accept an 8th or 7th position on here. So this is gonna be our target for this one. Let's see how well we can do. Away we go for the first stage of the Turkish Rally. It's also raining, which doesn't make things any better or easier, so already slight contact there, but we have high hopes. I hope that I can finish this one and take a few valuable points out of there. We still got like 1 rally where we might not do as well, but the remaining like 3 rallies or 4 rallies, I don't remember, they have to be like perfect and wins, so that we can still be in the championship contention.
Right 3 short into left 2. Into right 4 short and left 2. Into right 4 short. And right 4 tightens 3 short into left 3. Narrows 30. Right 5 into flat left. And right 5 into left 4 short, and right 4 over crest. Crest into left 5 short, brake.
Come on, I'm not even going fast. You can see my speed, boys. I'm not even going fast. Look at this. This is why I don't like Turkey. Like, the stages are so narrow and the gravel surface is just so rough that you don't have any balance on the car. I just don't get it at all. I wasn't even going fast there, and look what just happened. We just lost around a second or so there.
Left 5, short, 30. Right 6 into fast kicks, 30 over crest. Right 5 and left 2, short. Into kicks into left 4, over crest.
That barrier saved us there. Otherwise we would have been down the hill, just rolling off.
Right 3, don't cut, nail in, 80.
Oh, come on. Always losing control of the car there. I don't even know why. This is such. The gravel is not the same as it is on any other stages. Co-driver, thank you so much. Gotta respawn, I guess. It's a 5-second penalty. Not good. Not good at all.
Keep into right 4 short, open. And right 3 short into flat left, keep in, tight.
Oh, come on. Another one.
Keep into left 3, don't cut, open.
That's not a third right-hander. That's what I mean. It's not even a right third-hander. I don't get it. I don't get this at all. But this is normal gravel now. This is normal gravel, and the rest was not normal gravel. It was like the Argentinian gravel, sort of. But it's also raining, so what can you expect? Around the final corner, let's see how well we can do with a 5.10.8. It's just not going to be good, is it? 11th position there, 29.9 seconds behind the leader, who I guess is going to be Otanak. I mean, we got that 14-second penalty. If we wouldn't have that, it would have been around 7th or 6th, where I was betting myself to be around. So if we don't make any mistakes at all and take it easy, which I probably can't, I never drive safely, we might actually end up with a nice and easy 7th or 8th position, something around there in the midfield. So we need to actually do that, take care of our car, and finish this rally taking some valuable points. That should be our target, or at least our initial target.
Right 5. And left 3 short into right 2 short, 60. Right 3 short into left 2. Into right 4 short and left 2. Into right 4 short. And right 4 tightens, 3 short into left 3. Narrows, 30. The crest. Into right 3 and left 3 medium, tightens.
This damage model needs to fuck off, honestly. What was that there? Are you serious? I didn't even touch. I touched slightly the rock, and I have instantly damage on the steering, on the suspension, on the brakes, and on the engine. God knows how this happened. The car is now going to start being undrivable. Oh, this is not going well, is it? Oh, come on. Yeah, you can roll. You can roll as much as you want. 9-second penalty. Brilliant. Oh, I'm starting to get very angry at this. This is like in a fucking extreme conditions event. God, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, I lost the control of the car. Oh, come on. No. You can't do this. You can't do this. Oh, I'm gonna fucking break my wheel. Honestly, I'm so hungry. We're out. We're out of the stage. How much time am I gonna lose now? We're gonna lose 12 minutes. Because if I'm losing that kind of time, there's no reason. Oh, brilliant. We've just lost 12 minutes. There's no reason to race anymore, is there? We can't gain 12 minutes on anyone. The car is badly damaged, so I retired from the Turkish rally. I retire. The 12-minute gap cannot be reduced to get any points out of there, so good about me. We're just gonna get away from Turkey with 0 points, but it's not over. It's not over. The gap is 32 points, and 32 points is nothing. It's actually a win. We've got 3 more rallies to go. There is still hope. There is still hope. If we win here in Wales, we've won plenty of times around here, both on WRC 7 and WRC 8. We can win. Just have faith, and we can win here. So, First stage around Wales, good conditions. I'm expecting rain probably in the next couple of days, but for now it's dry conditions. We have to do well. If we don't win here, then it's game over. Championship is over, like officially over. There's nothing else we can do about it. Unless we win here, we could still be in for this championship contention.
Flat right, tightens on the crest into left 5, long, 30. Right 5 open, 50. Left 3 open, 100. Right 4 cut into flat left through gate, 30. Caution, brake, crest into right 3. And left 4 short. Into right 3, tightens. And flat left, tightens, 30. And right 4, definitely don't cut, 30. And left 4, long, brake. For right 1, don't cut, 40. Right 4, 150. Left 4, open through gate, over tarmac. And left 3, 30, bumpy. And flat right, bumpy, tightens 4, 50. Caution, left 5, brake into right 4, short through gate, over gravel.
Second sector was quite decent, and it is what I want to see for this first stage. First one wasn't that fast, I took it a little bit cautiously. Oh, I'm gonna run wide here! That log just saved me there. Thank you, log. Oh god. A little bit of damage done, but we have the unlimited repair time perk, so we're looking good for this one. The next couple of sectors weren't good on that first stage around Wales, but it's just the first stage, so if we don't miss out by a lot of time, and as long as the car is not badly damaged, we can still go on and take probably a top 3 finish, running wide through this penultimate corner, losing the control of the car into the final corner, but across the finish line at 4.7.3, not that bad at all. And it's going to be just about third position there. The Fords are doing pretty well, 4th and 5th there for Elfyn, Evans and Timo Sunninen. But Sebastian Ogier all of a sudden up into second position, only 1.4 seconds behind Otto Tanak. And as for us, starting off the Welsh rally, 8.7 seconds behind the leader. It's not positive, but it's not bad comparing it to Turkey. Of course, I was expecting myself to do better here, but there's still a lot of time to gain, and we still need to be a little bit more brave going into those stages if we want to win this rally. And away we go now for the second stage. This one, I feel like it's full on gravel, full out gravel stage, so we must do better, I guess. Seems like we did better on gravel on that second sector, but it's really down to me and how I'm going to be driving around here now.
Left 5, short over jump and brake for left 3. Into crest for flat right 40. Don't cut into left 1, don't cut.
That sector wasn't very good for some weird reason. I didn't actually do anything wrong. I didn't make any mistakes, so car is still fine, so we could still bounce back into that stage and gain some time from my competitors.
Right 5, tightens 3, medium.
Oh, that's a green sector. Let's keep that momentum going and win this stage. Let's go.
Bump into right 5, bumping in left 5, tightens through gate. Right 5 off camber, over bump, 30. And caution, jump into left 4, over crest.
Oh, look at this jump. We lost a lot of time there. But thank God we didn't crash out there. I even braked before the jump. This is how huge these jumps that are. Pretty unnecessary though, I have to admit.
And left 4, 30. Left 3, definitely don't cut. Very long open, bumpy. Into caution, brake for hairpin right, 50. Caution, left 4 short over bump and jump, 30.
despite the mistake on the third sector, we're still doing pretty well. And I really like this spot. So going into the final sector, let's see. Could this be a very good stage and probably win on that second stage? Let's see. A few more corners to go. This is actually very intense. We need to win this one. Another left-hander there. And on to the open right-hander. And then we got another right-hander to finish this stage. So you break around here. And across the finish line at 3:30.8. This sounds like a very good time, and it is a good time indeed. And also Ozzy finishing ahead of Tanak, not ahead of him by a long time like you did. Only 6 seconds, 6/10 ahead of Tanak. But this means that 8-second gap from Tanak means we've just gained the lead going into day number 2 of the Wales Rally. So what a better way to to end day 1 here in Wales. I mean, the gap is only 3/10 from Tanak, but it's also positive that Ozzy is only around 9/10 behind Tanak. So that is actually very, very positive to see. But as you can see right here, we're going to be having a fully repaired car going into day number 2. And we don't have any ES stages on day number 2. I don't know if that's positive, if that's good or not, but for the time being, we can take advantage of those stages and gain as much time as we can. Conditions are a little bit threatening. 12% chance of rain onto the first stage, but that is not really going to be a huge issue, I guess. So first one is 100% gravel, next one 100% asphalt, and we're starting off with a 100% gravel one, which actually has some chances of raining later on to the stage. So let's try and take advantage of those good conditions at the moment and trying to be as cautious as possible when the rain starts to drop. I'm never actually very good around that technical part. I don't even know why, but I'm not that slow around here. I don't know why the AI is so much faster around this technical part. Must be my driving, I guess, or the AI is just way too good around there. I feel like my run was pretty smooth now through there.
And left 4, short, into right 3, over crest. And flat left into right 5, short. And caution, left 4 through gate into right 4, very long, tightens over crest. Into left 5, short into right 3, short, tightens over crest. And left 3, short, brake, 30. Left 4, don't cut over tarmac, into flat right, tightens.
A little bit of tarmac, despite the stage. The stage said it was a 100% gravel, but there was that little patch of tarmac there. Not gonna destroy a run.
Square right, don't cut. Left 2, short, small cut. Left 4, definitely don't cut, 50. Right 4 and left 3, medium.
Hit a pretty decent sector, but it's not going to be exactly everything we're going to be needing right now. As the rain is starting to drop, we need to be a little bit more cautious. Don't know if we're going to get any time now with the rain, but we've had one good sector, which is what matters. This is going to be a pretty close one, in my opinion. This is going to be another red one. It's all down to the final sector now, and we're now very close to the finish line as we are moving on to that right-hander there. Third gear onto that right-hander, a pretty close one, and the 4.1.3, it doesn't sound like a bad time, and it's not a bad time indeed. Look at that, only 1/10 behind Tanak. That pretty much means, and Ozzy is still very close. My teammate finally, out of nowhere, he was down in fighting for the top 10 there for some time, like I was struggling in Turkey, but now he's up into the top 4 with a 3.1 second gap from me. But look at how close it was between me and Tanak. Look at this, he lost quite a lot of time with the final sector, but apparently my first and second sector were the ones that costed me a lot of time. So it was such a close stage. I've never seen such a close stage before, only 1/10 behind Tanak. But overall, going into the second stage of that second day, we're actually still ahead of Tanak, even though the gap is only 2/10. Ozzy is still very close to Tanak, around 1.1 second to 2.1 seconds behind him. So he's still up there fighting for that second position. And I would love Ozzy to gain that second position and me winning the rally. That would be the best scenario if we want to fight for that championship. But Now time for the tarmac stage, as you can see right here. The Fords have dropped out quite a lot, and Chris Mick has come out of nowhere fighting for the podium positions, but I don't really care about Chris Mick at that point. I would like him to take a podium, obviously, but this is not really what matters at the moment. What matters is winning this stage and extending our lead going into day number 3. So you all remember this stage from WRC 7, the previous WRC games. It's a stage that has stayed on the game for a long time. One of the fan favorites, I should say, and also a real life one. And we're starting it off very nicely with a green sector.
Right 4 into left 3, open into flat right, tightened. And left 3, keep in. Into right 5.
Was a bit of a mistake there. That's pretty much what an esports WRC8 player would do. Just wall riding through there. But we're not going to talk any more about that. That's a bad sector there due to my mistake. That's why I'm not going to be making any more of those. Ooh, smooth run through there with a very good sector also on the penultimate one. This is now the final sector. Looks like a fast right-hander. Didn't even say tightens. The co-driver is terrible, I'm telling you. Fix the co-driver on WRC 9. Either way, across the finish line, that didn't cost a lot of time at 2.25.2, and yes, we're going to be winning this stage, and we're ahead of old Tanak with a 2.7 second gap. Unfortunately, Ozzy, look how close he is to Tanak. If he can keep up with that pace, probably go a little bit faster, he could actually fight for second position. You never know. This could actually go very well. We could actually win this rally now, a 3-second gap going into day 3. And Ozzy is still actually very close with Chris Mick on 4th, my teammate down into 5th. He hasn't had it easy on that first day, and that has really costed him there from fighting for the podium. He's probably going to be out of contention of the podium here, but Ozzy could really be in it, very well in it. He could actually get second position, me winning. Best scenario possible, all I'm gonna say. Day 3 seems to be a rainy day. Firstly, we have the half-run reverse, a very well-known stage, and that's the final stage, the power stage, which gives you the extra points. It's gonna be an ES stage. Don't know about this. It's gonna be a tough one, so we need to take advantage of this half-run reverse stage. This is a stage where we need to gain as much time as possible to secure victory and go into the ES stage like, you know what, I don't care about the extra points, I just want to take the victory, play it safe, you know, all that lovely stuff. So this one is going to be the crucial stage to gain as much time as we can from Tanak and Ozzy.
And left 3, tightened over crest into right 5, 60. Flat right over bump, into caution, bump into right 4, short, 30. Crest into left 4. And right 3, open, very long over bumps and over crest, 40. Left 4 off camber, 30. Brake for hairpin left into right 3, long, bumpy tightens. And caution, left 5 over jump open. Left 4 and flat right long, tightens.
This actually could be the perfect stage. As you can see so far, 3 consecutive good sectors, and this one also seems like a pretty decent one. We've been running wide here and there, but overall I feel like my speed, as the average speed has been very high on this one, and we've been doing very well. So this could really be a perfect stage, and I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do around here. This is such a trap there. You could fall over there to that big dig, but let's see that 4th sector, how good is it gonna be? And it's another green sector, there we have it, let's go, let's keep on pushing, 1000 meters to go. Oh, slightly around wider, and that is gonna affect my run there. I just completely spun there for some weird reason. Thankfully, no damage done. The car is fully good. It's like no damage at all for the car going into the ES stage. And also we didn't lose a lot of time there. This is not going to cost us a lot of time at all. Probably around a second or so. So I'm not really worried based on our performance on the first 4 sectors with only 400 meters to go. Let's see how much time are we going to gain onto that after that stage. Because based on our performance, we should be gaining a lot of time based on those green sectors that I'm seeing right now. Despite the time I'm going to be losing on that final sector. Final corner, across the finish line, a 3:46.2. This seems like a fantastic time, and it is a fantastic time. Where is Tanak? 4th position for Tanak. 4th position for Tanak, who is 12.7 seconds behind me. And I'm also ahead of Ozier, who is 6 seconds ahead of Tanak. So that means going into the final stage, we're going to have the lead. We're going to maintain the lead and extend our gap up to 15 seconds from Tanak. 15.7 seconds from Tanak. 13.2 from Ozier, who is actually up into 2nd. My teammate is also into contention for 4th position, but I don't really care about that so much. It's good that he has found his pace. He could really help us go into this power stage and take some points off Tanak. But look at this. Sebastian Ozier 2nd. I am 1st. If only the rally could finish right now with those results, I would be so happy. Final stage, ES stage. Let's get ready for it. Away we go. Starting off with the tarmac section, but it is raining, and as you may already know, rain and tarmac is not the best combination in this game. It's actually very tough to drive fast on those conditions, so we have to be very careful until we get out of that tarmac section. So for now, let's be careful. It doesn't matter if we get some bad sectors around here. It's all about the gravel section later on to the stage. So we need to be careful now.
Tightens 5, short into left 3. Right 4 into left 3, short. Into right 3, tightens and left 3, short. Into right 3, short and left 4, short, 30. Right 3, keep in, into left 3, tightens, don't cut. And right 4, tightens, narrows, 40. Right 6 and left 5, over crest. And left 4, short into flat right, 60. And left 3 into right 3, medium, tightens.
Come on, same old mistake there as we have our first sector. It's a red one, but doesn't really affect the results so much. The gap is quite huge. We need to remember that the gap is up to 13 seconds from Ozier and 15 seconds from Tanak, so the win is almost secured. Just because it's a near stage, that's why I still have my doubts and my concerns. Second sector not that good also, but now we're onto the gravel part. We can already push a lot. Look at that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We just saved it there. But we need to keep on pushing now. Would be cool to get those extra 5 points, or at least be in the top 5 for this stage. I feel like I ran a little bit wide through there, and it's my first time. I've done it a million times. Get back on track, team. Get back on track quickly. We have slight wheel damage there. Probably the steering column is damaged, and now we have suspension damage. All of a sudden, the car hasn't been damaged in the previous stage. What is going on? I don't even understand this anymore. I need to drive very cautiously now, because the car is starting to get some damage for no reason whatsoever. We haven't had huge contact. I don't even know what's going on at the moment. And the sectors don't seem to have a very positive result for the end of this stage, I guess.
Left 5, very long, tightens 3, medium at junction, 30.
You know, when I see the consecutive bad sectors, I want to push that a little bit more to gain a little bit more time, but I make mistakes when I do this, and this was one of those moments there. Overpushed the car for no reason whatsoever and lost time there due to frustration. Come on, we're good through this part. We need to be better there. That mistake is not going to allow us to gain any time, even though it could have been a good sector. Another red one, 5 consecutive red ones. If we get 4 green consecutive, we could do well. You know, we can do well.
And right 4, open over bump into left 4, open over dip. Left 4 short into right 4, tightens over crest, 30. Caution, right 3 slipping, tightens over crest, 50, bumpy. Left 4 medium into right 3, open. Into caution, flat left tightens 4, over bump 40. Keep middle for jump over crest. And caution, brake for square right and junction through gate. Into left 4 and right 5, tightens.
Go green sector, this could be the start of something good. We need to just
Left 5 into bump.
keep on going on that momentum there. I hate this section, I hate this section, I hate the co-driver.
Right 5, keep in, tightens.
9-second penalty. This could really cost us victory now. This could be victory costly now. Purely because they couldn't set the co-driver to say something like danger on that corner or something. Oh god.
Caution, hard brake for square left, slip. And flat left into right 5, short.
Oh, around wide. Another 9 seconds. That's it. We're out.
And caution, F4.
That's 9 plus 9 up to 18 seconds, and that is gonna. I may as well, like, not continue the series. That's game over. That's the championship, boys. For you, Tanak has won. Probably won the power stage as well, I guess. Ozzy couldn't hold him. We couldn't hold him. He's gonna win this championship. Gap is... Shouldn't even talk about the gap. We're down into 3rd. That was our last chance to win the championship. That Wales rally, we were leading to the final stage. It happened in Argentina. It happened in Argentina back in WRC 2, where we lost after having a 25-second gap into the final stage. It had to happen here in Wales as well, didn't it? It had to. Game over, boys. Championship is done. I will post the next rallies, but doesn't really matter. We won the constructors, but I don't really care about it. But yeah, down into 3rd. Yeah, I'll see you next one, guys. Goodbye.